Hello there, and welcome to the Marketing SOS Show. I'm your host, Eric E., and on the Marketing SOS Show, the purpose of the show is really for me to engage with you, the listeners of the show. When you have a question related to the world of marketing, or business, or you just want a sounding board, whether you're a student, a business owner, a career marketer, I'm here to help. I'm here to answer whatever questions you have, or give you whatever advice I can possibly impart. Now, with that being said, on this week's episode, we have a question from Hugh, who has a SaaS product, software as a service. Usually you pay a monthly fee for these and have access to the service. He's trying to figure out how to find or how to edit his blog posts in a cost-efficient manner because he's missing a lot of things on his own. So we'll get to Hugh's question in just a second. But if you, dear listener, want to have your question answered on an upcoming episode of the show by me, send me an email. It's eric@marketingsos.ca. I'm here for you. I want to help in whatever way I can. Now, with that being said, let's get to Hugh's question and give him some help right after this. So, Hugh writes, "Hi Eric, I have a bit of an issue that I'm sure I'm not alone in. I am in the very beginning phases of content marketing for my SaaS product. I have wrote the first few blog posts and iterated over them time and time again, while I feel comfortable with the structure, content, and the message. I have been working on it so long that I have found myself losing touch with catching things. Sometimes points that I believe are clearly conveyed aren't. Even some grammatical and syntax errors are coming through. The form of writing is a bit on the longer side at 2,000 words or more for each post. In searching online, there aren't many cost-effective options for content of that length to be reviewed in depth. Even then, how do you know the quality of review work you are getting? What do other people do to solve this problem, getting their blog content proofread prior to releasing it to the masses?" So Hugh, a couple things. Most other content producers likely have proofreaders and editors that review it, give in notes, edit the final content before distribution. Now, it sounds like in your case, you're looking to find an independent reviewer that can look at things. And most reviewers do charge based on the word count. And at 2,000 words on average for your articles, you're definitely going to get very likely an expensive review. Now, that's not to say that's the be-all end-all. You can probably find people to do it cheaper. But like you said, you're wondering what the quality of that review is going to be like. So you can look around for other people to review your work. You can look at Upwork, you can look at Fiverr, you can find professional proofreading companies and services. Maybe run it by friends or colleagues to see if it works. Find some volunteers that would be interested in doing it. There might even be some people that are looking for experience and to do things cheaply or for free on Reddit or other message boards. Probably some university kids that are studying literature and editing and want to build a body of work might even do it for you for free. So you're going to need to look around if you want to find other reviewing services at a cheap rate. But like you mentioned, you are going to have no idea what the quality of those reviews are going to be until you actually go through and do it. Or you can find someone with testimonials or references that you can check. But again, you never know what you're getting. Proofing and editing your own work is difficult. The problem is you're using your own brain to read your own writing. Your brain works fast. It knows what you are likely to write and overlooks mistakes and issues. It is very tough to catch your own mistakes and edit your own work. So I have a couple tricks from, call them tools of the trade if you will, but for a long time I was producing and editing my own work a lot of times too. So here are a few of the things that I found that might help you. Now sit on your work. Not physically sit on it, but complete it, put it in a drawer, and don't look at it for a week or a month or however long you can realistically go without looking at it before it needs to be published. So sit on it, put it away, and then edit it. Edit the different pieces days or weeks later with a fresh set of eyes. It won't be so ingrained into your brain, and you will catch some more mistakes. Now, it's still not perfect. So I have my secret editing strategy that I'm going to give you, Hugh. My favorite editing strategy is to read what you wrote backwards. Now, this is not actual like reading the last letter backwards and flipping it like in a mirror, but read the last sentence first, then the second last sentence, and so on. This breaks up how your brain processes information. There is no linguistic flow between sentences for your brain to anticipate. It makes you evaluate each sentence on its own rather than as part of a larger narrative. So ideally, do both of those together. It'll make it seem more foreign, you'll seem further away from it. You wait a few weeks, you wait a few days to review it, and read it backwards. This will help you catch a lot of things. Probably 90% of things. So much so that you might be able to launch it live, and then when people comment on it and point out your mistakes, you can change them on the fly. So Hugh, thank you so much for writing in. And I know I gave you a couple of tips, but maybe I didn't give you the silver bullet answer you're looking for. And it's because there is no silver bullet. A lot of other people have professional editing and proofreading teams, or at least someone to look at their content for them. And even then, not everything is caught. You've probably caught a lot of things in books, newspapers, and online articles. Things make it through the cracks. Hiring an editor, hiring someone to review your content, it can likely be expensive, especially for such large posts, and you do never know what you're going to get. So good luck, Hugh. I wish you a successful product launch, and don't get too hung up on making your things perfect. Perfection is the enemy of productivity, and perfection is how you never get anything done and launch anything to the market. So edit as much as you can and get it out there. And I think this email is a good reminder of not being too perfect. Look up MVP, minimum viable product. What do you need to do just to get it out there? Get your product out there and then iterate, fix it, and move on. If you wait for everything to be perfect, dear listeners, nothing will ever be perfect. You won't launch. There's always going to be some reason why you can't do something, or some ideal thing you should wait to do. In a perfect world, you get to do it all, but our world, sadly, is not perfect. So stop polishing that project you've been working on and just get it out the door. So thank you, Hugh, for writing in. Thank you, everyone, for listening. And again, if you want to be featured on the show, it's Eric at marketingsos.ca. Drop me a line. I'm happy to help. And I'd be even happier if you took 10 seconds to write a ratings and review in Apple Podcasts, Google Play, wherever it is you listen to your podcasts. Any review really does help me grow the show, get a new audience, and keep doing this show for you. And I love doing it. So thank you in advance for that. And until next time, have a great day, have a great week, have a great month. Hopefully not have a great year. We should talk before then. But until the next episode, thank you for listening. I'm out.